dovetail into every cost of everything. Transport increased cost of services, cost of goods and farm product. That brought inflation. Food inflation, as I'm talking to you, is over 40%. Headline inflation is over 32%. We don't know what inflation will do after yesterday's increase. Because those who have goods and services, we want to also, even up and make profit. So the president must sit down and know that if he had come into office and put himself up before election, he should be able to sit with professionals and set up a system that will be responsive and responsible to the pains that Nigerians are currently going through. The pains is too much. I'm telling you, if you are from this country and you are from a community, you must say the truth. Let's leave tribal, let's leave religious, let's leave the other primordial sentiment that have been used to separate us, that have been used to divide us. It is our responsibility to call the president to come and work for the Nigerian people. We are here as a opposition. We are talking about opposition. It's not a funny thing. Anybody can be a member of any party. We are here because it's to keep the sanctity of the democratic process in place. Because if we are not here and we run a one-party system as the party in power is trying to drive today, let me tell you, Nigerians will suffer more. We are here risking our lives, risking our freedom, risking our resources. There's no sponsorship anywhere. To speak the truth, because we want Nigeria to work. Because we have no other country that we can call our own. And the only way Nigeria can work, for me, our public secretary has spoken very well, is to get an electoral reform. The president is keeping quiet, is pretending as if all is well with our electoral system. Our electoral reform must be on the top burner today. If the president knows what he's doing has made him popular, it will make up an electoral reform so that we will stop this coalition hijacking and stealing of electoral votes, just like we witnessed in Edo. It will stop so that the people can account for the leaders they have elected and hold them accountable. When leaders know that when they go to election, they will either be rejected or accepted by the people, there will be some work in progress for the benefit of all mankind that lives within the sovereignty of called Nigeria. That is the purpose. The primary is that we get an electoral system. It is the foundation for all good things to come. An electoral system that people will cast their vote and their vote will count. We cannot continue with this stealing of vote and allocating votes that are meant for one party to another party. Where you find at the election, after the election, those who win do not get celebrated, and those who lost get celebrated. Then there's criminality in the process. The reason why beavers and the amount of money that Nigerians are spent into beavers, into RF, is not making sense. It's because even the court is giving politicians a way to manipulate them. The system in only an egalitarian society, even if we can't achieve that, is a system that sees that a man born in Ogbomosho, a young boy born in Agege, a young boy born in Ikeja, the one born in Obiakpo, the one born in Owerri, and the one born in FCT have an equal state towards struggle for a better life within the country we call Nigeria. There's a problem in this country. We are speaking up because the government have abandoned their sole responsibility to make life better for the people. Now, if you go to social media, what do they call the president? T-pain. People are going through pains. The cost of living has skyrocketed over the roof. Nigerians cannot continue like this. And it is important that we all take our responsibility seriously. When you talk about COP is a coalition that was formed when Olagunseyi Oyinlola was the chairman, when he became the chairman. COP is a coalition formed not for political party alone. There was national intervention movement headed by Tafa Balewa. So there was other associations that we come together in forming COP. Yes, but from the name, it suggests we have other parties like the ADC. If you know their headquarters, their office is there. Like the Action Alliance, like the APP that won today, that won in this. We are all part of COP, signatory to COP. If you want to see the signature, I can give to you. When Oyinlola became chairman, he wasn't the national chairman of the political party. When Buba Galadima was the deputy chairman, he wasn't the national chairman of a political party. When Ben Obi was there, he wasn't the national. It is not meant to be national. It is meant that the coalition parties who are from different political viewpoints come together to form a formidable.
Take a break, sir. It's more or less like somebody said it's rapping. Yeah, that's how if you are, what do they call them again? No, it's called activist or something. Like, that's how they have to talk like non-stop. Have you heard Gani Power Emi before? Do you remember how Gani Power Emi talk? That's pretty much faster than that. It will not repeat a word, and he can speak like maybe 10,000 words within 3 minutes. So let him take a break. I told you they are supposed to be they're supposed to be the civil society organization plus the opposition, but I think they presented themselves as opposition that are asking the Tinubu's government to save democracy. Share wine. Here is the concluding part.
Thank you very much to know that this collective struggle to save this country.
We welcome you to this World Press Conference as organized by the Coalition of United Political Parties, which we have titled, Nigeria is sinking deeper under President Tinubu. Nigeria is sinking deeper under President Tinubu. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, opposition political leaders here present, fellow Nigerians. First, we'd like to display the ignorant rumor that CUPP is a coalition of deregistered political parties. That is a lie from the pit of hell being orchestrated by the state actors who feel threatened by our consistent calling out of this failed government. For instance, I'm a card-carrying member of the Labour Party here in Abuja. Same with the secretary of the coalition, High Chief Peter Ahmed, Barrister Mecca Benjamin, a member of the steering committee of CUPP, is a member of the African Democratic Congress, ADC. So for everybody on this platform that belongs to one political party or the other. So everyone you see on this set is a member of one registered political party or the other. Therefore, ignore the devil propaganda, the evil propaganda that we are political lovers. It is a deliberate propaganda of falsehood against a vibrant opposition that gets them afraid. And they had better be afraid. They had better be afraid. We are once again gathered here today to address you on the state of the Nigerian nation. As a patriotic and responsible opposition coalition, we have a mandate to interrogate the socio-economic and political status of our dear country periodically and speak truth to power in defense of justice, democracy, and in the overall interests of the country. Despite the tyrannical tendencies of the current APC administration, which is misusing the authority of government to silence the voices of the people, we refuse to be gagged or intimidated by the repressive forces of state. We will continue to speak for Nigerians and stand firm on the cause of justice, fairness, and good governance. To start with, less than 24 hours ago, as part of the harrowing economic conditions of the country, orchestrated by the atrocious economic policies of the Tinubu administration, the pump price of fuel was again increased to over 1,000 naira per litre. In less than 1.5 years of the Tinubu administration, fuel prices have been increased by over 2,000%, which has exponentially increased poverty, hunger, and general suffering of Nigerians, as persistently unleashed on us by a totally insensitive and wicked administration. This is not the Nigeria we envisaged at the return of democracy in 1999. In addition, the federal government under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu merely pays lip service to local government autonomy, whilst in practice it is working actively to undermine the autonomy and stability of local government across the country. We are all living witnesses to the carnage and reckless violence unleashed on River State people last Saturday during the recently held government election in that state. That act of brigandage is not only reprehensible but actually criminal and terroristic in nature. What happened there in River State was tantamount to state-sponsored terrorism. What they failed to achieve by bullets and bombs in River State, they are also trying to achieve by other means in Lagos State and to extend it systematically to other states. The whole idea is to cripple local government administration and turn it into the errant organ of the federal government. There is a deliberate, systematic onslaught against local government autonomy by this pretentious Tinubu administration. For instance, what is currently playing out in Lagos State, which is the home state of the president or his adopted state, on the local government administration is extremely worrisome. There is a serious attempt to subjugate the local governments under the authority of the State Assembly in Lagos State to the extent that, judging by the current shenanigans of constitutional amendments to local government administration in Lagos State, currently being undertaken by the Lagos State House of Assembly, the control of market is to be taken away from local governments and put under the purview of Lagos State House of Assembly. How ridiculous. How could a legislative arm want to take over the executive responsibilities of a local government that has elected executive councils complete with its own legislative arm?
We are wrapping it up, and they would not really make this evening won't really be said to be conclusive without showing to you this angry statue of rats in Ife, unveiled by the honey of Ife earlier. Today, was it today?
Ayégún làwọn mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó lódodo. Ayégún làwọn mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó lódodo.
So that's from the honey of Ife, ever honey of Ife. Some people said that it was actually like the hypocrisy taken too far. I was like, eye service taken too far, maybe. Man must work. Maybe that was what Rat saw and decided to go give 1 billion naira to them in OAU, rather. Finally, the PDP can sort themselves. Ayoshe's junior brother has also declared himself as the PDP chairman. Make them manage him like that.
It's official. Now I'm the PDP new national chairman. The current acting chairman, Mr. Didirin Odanguri, has been suspended, and I've asked the security at Wadata House to keep the key to the secretariat. It is official now. I am now the new PDP national chairman. If you are not happy, please, we don't want you to come and make trouble at the secretariat. You can go to court to go and complain. It is official. I am now the PDP national chairman. And the NUW, some of you have been suspended. Please drop all PDP stuff with you. Drop them with the security at Wadata House. Don't go away with any PDP belongings. Official. And now my first pronouncement is the G5. The former G5 have been suspended. Wike has been suspended. Fayose has been suspended. Governor Seyi Makinde have been suspended. All the people doing anti-party has been suspended. And Atiku too has been suspended because his ambition is giving us headache. Thank you. God bless you. It's official.
Àsìkò òǹgbẹ lọ́tún ló sì. Ẹ̀mí ò sì káàrẹ̀. Jagaban Karim.
Take care mental health. That is what Remi Ahmed Tinubu Rat advised Nigerians. And if you pay attention very well, there are many mad people in that place. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for again, right, sharing your evening with me. I am going to see you some other time. Okay, I'm taking calls tonight. I want to probably get some rest early enough. Okay, thank you so much. If you have to leave us, well, we all have to leave anyway. Please like the broadcast before you go. Okay, share it as well. I shall see you again when I see you. Good night.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù máyé ègún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dé.